Yes, hello there my fellow race leaguers. Kidbyers here with you to take you through some highlights from the RB10 Malaysian Grand Prix from Sepang. A few of you might have been expecting Murray Walker or David Croft, but I can assure you they will appear during my highlights later in the year. To qualifying then, and it was yours truly on pole position with a 144 flat in very difficult conditions. First of my race league career, so very excited about that. Jacket Potato in second, Dubsy in third in his first appearance of the year, and Chasty rounding out the first two rows of the grid. And just have a look at him there. How happy is he? He is up and about. Little does he know what's coming at turn one. No, pretty chuffed about that. Look, it's taken a while, but finally managed to get that first pole position. That was Dubsy, by the way, not Cart Dude, if you're wondering wondering who that was. Shervo pitching again as well. No, just kidding. As we get ready for the start of the race. Now, as you heard there, my race engineer warned me to watch out for turn one at the start. How right he is going to be. Okay, away we go, lights out, you know the drill by now. Get good acceleration off the line, not quite as good as what I would have liked, using up a bit of curves there, but just to stay in the lead as we head into the first corner. Downshifting a bit, and bang, then it happens. Round, round, round she goes, as Murray Walker used to say. Had a chat with HS after the race, and we're all cool after that as we just see a replay. Just a nice little tap there. Sends me around, and well, that's racing for you, but what can you do? Difficult conditions, you know, shit happens. Anyway, back to lap one now, as that might have been some contact there with Paintboy. This is still lap one, by the way, as I come out of, well, heading down now. We're fast forwarded a bit here as Mighty Murph and Duck, look at that, get involved in an incident of their own. The hand goes up again. And Kidbyers just trying to get through there, can't quite do it there. Murph takes the inside line. I run a little bit wide there. I've got Diamond Duck, and I think it might be Shervy as well, right behind me there. So I think that was Paintboy there, just cursing. But anyway, we'll move on from that. I make a bit of a mistake there into the second last corner. Probably one of the hardest quarters in Formula 1, actually, by the way. It's an absolute pain in the arse to get right. And Paintboy just helps himself to 5th position as well after that mistake. Now, still on lap one. I think I've been hit a couple of times so far. Wait for it, bang. Thanks for the apology, Shervo. No harm done there. I drop another couple of places. Yeah, anyway, once again, the end of an eventful lap one, as Shervo apologises there as well. No harm done. Fast forward to lap two now. HSV and Duck in a battle of their own up ahead. Ooh, almost contact there with HSV. I try and just, you know, keep a bit of a gap to them. I don't want to get involved in any incidents at all. Looks like Duck got a bit of a bad exit out of that corner as we go up the hill. HS having a bit of a look on the inside. Is he going to make it through? I think he's got the move done. Yep, very good move there by HS. Great stuff. Now Duck, he's on the defensive a bit, so I'll try and take advantage of that, but I'm not going to get around the outside there. As we come up again, and I've done the same thing again, look at that. Back end slipping out there, that's twice in a row, so I'm not quite getting that corner right at the start of this race so far. As down the back straight now, the second, coming up to the last corner in fact, actually, is have a bit of a cheeky look at Duck there. I wasn't going to get through. As we fast forward to lap 3, the left and right hander there, looks like HS has come across, and have a look at that. If I'd been there a second earlier I probably would have copped that, but as the end result of that is, well, Shervo just makes his way through, a bit of curb hopping on the way as well. Shervo up into 7th place, but a very lucky escape there for HS as he wandered off the track. So now we've got Shervo, Duck, and I think that looks like a McLaren further up ahead. So what's that? 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th all together. Ahead to lap 4 now. As a Shervo, HSV's Ghost Car, I think that was. Yep. I was thinking exactly the same thing, Shervo, was HS's lag car there appearing. But didn't really see it after lap 4 or 5, I don't think, so it didn't play too much of a part in the race. As halfway through lap 4 now, 4/10 up on the race pace, but my most important thing is keeping it on the road. Have a look at that. Duck getting it all wrong out of that corner. I think he might have taken the bollard with him as well. Dubsy putting his 2 cents worth in yet again. Lucky to avoid that incident as we come up to HS. No, I take it all back. That might have been his ghost car again. Shervy gets it a bit wrong coming out of the double right-hander. I try and use the rest of me Kers. And Shervy just giving me another little tap there and saying sorry again. Paint Boy just mowing the grass off to the right there on the right of your screen. So plenty of action. Only lap 5 of this race. Someone's pretty close behind me. 2 tenths back is Shervo. Looks like someone might be HS or someone else off behind there. Fast forward to lap 9 now. First pit stop. In I come. Off come the inters. On go the primes. Trying to make a 2-stop strategy work in this race. They started to go off about lap 8. The intermediate tyres as the conditions started to dry, so I tried to make them last to lap 9, and that way I could just do the 2-stopper that way and just stop twice for primes. Obviously being a wet / dry race, you don't have to run both compounds of dry tyre. As Shervo there just bullies his way through there. Lap 10 now. Shervo gets it a bit wrong coming out of the second last corner. I can take advantage of that. For some strange reason I don't get DRS, but I use the rest of me Kers to get past and gets the job done, as Crofty loves to say. But I think Shervo might be having a bit of a look coming out of this last corner. He might have the DRS in fact, as I come through to complete the lap. 1:39, so I'm still well off the pace at this stage. I can see those proximity arrows going there. Is Shervy, what's he going to do? He appears, disappears, appears, and then there's no sign of him. I left a little bit of room out here wide to try and do the right thing, and just in case he was going to come through there, but I don't know whether he could quite get the acceleration out of that first and second corner. Nothing really happened from that point on, from lap 10 to 19, as I'm coming for my second pit stop. Primes come off. Primes go back on again. 3.2 seconds. They're doing very good work, the Lotus pit crew, so far in this RB Championship. I don't know whether they're getting paid or not. Lotus, as we know, aren't the best payers. Okay, lap 19. Now I come out. I've been chasing Dubsy, as I nearly lose the rear end there. I've been chasing Dubsy for the entire race. I think the gap started about 18 seconds, and slowly, lap after lap, I was chipping away at the gap. And I think, like I mentioned on the forum last night as well, a great effort as well from Dubsy. Really mature drive from him. As there we go, down the back straight. So that took me the best part of 17 laps to actually get that move done. So I was pretty happy, in what turned out to be a bit of a recovery drive actually, as I come through to start my last lap. This is where fuel became a bit of an issue as well. As you can see there, the tyres are starting to go as well. But across the line, third place, pole position, third place. Got to be happy with that. And the final results, our man Chastity there making it 2 from 2. The perfect start for the season for him. Jacket Potato, back-to-back second places. And Kidbyers, that man, on the podium. So now pretty happy with that. Fastest lap to Jacket Potato. Dubsy in fourth. Like I said, a mature drive. Shervy and Paint Boy, Murph and HS rounding out the places. But it was all about this man once again, Chastity, winning his second race. 2 from 2. Let's see what he can do in China. Don't forget to join us, of course, for that race, the RB10 Chinese Grand Prix from the Shanghai International Circuit. That'll be next Thursday night. Hope we can have your company for that, and I'll see you next time.